Yo, hey guys, it's Beast, back with some more beastly content, and today we're going to be assessing a video that came up. So, we're not going to talk too much about it. There's the creator, that's all I'm going to show there. So they claim that they've played the game for 10,000 hours, and, once again, there's the creator. I'm not saying to go hate or anything, I'm just saying that I really don't believe it. And I asked the AI what it thought of it, and I just wanted to show you what AI's response to it was, and it was pretty much the same mathematical response I had of, the game's only been out for 15 months. You're saying you've played for 14 months straight, but you also said you took a couple breaks. So a couple different times in the video, they said that they took a few month breaks, playing racing games, things like that. Taking a few months break during a 15-month period would mean that you have way less than 14 hours of being able to leave the game, even just leaving it open and making sure you check it every 30 to 60 minutes. So here we go. So I said, can you validate this? And it said it analyzed it, but it got a little bit confused. You know, AI gets confused. So it pretty much explained what the video was actually about, because this is actually what the video is about. The video is about farming 1 billion astral sand. My plan of farming 1 billion astral sand would have been a far better title. You could have, like, tossed out all the BS I've played for 10,000 hours, you know, and actually made a video about farming astral sand, which could have been good for you. But instead, you did this video, and the thing is, this isn't the first time they've made a claim of a large number of hours. Actually, 7 months ago, this same creator claimed that they had reached 5,000 play hours. And, like, that's the other thing. It's like, and then if I showed this to AI would be like, yeah, no, it's literally impossible. So, here, we're gonna feed this to AI too. I heard sounds for some reason. I don't think my game's open. Oh, there's a clip playing in the background, I guess. So here we go. We're gonna go ahead and do this. And 7 months ago, they claimed they had reached 5K hours. So let's see what AI thinks of this one. And while it's thinking, we'll go back. Oh, actually, it looks like it's gonna answer pretty quick. Maybe. We'll see if we can go back up here. I might pull us back down. So, like I said, validate the claim pretty much just explains what the video is about. Yeah, it'd be a great thing if they made that the name of the video, but they did not. So, based on the video provided the game's release history, I can analyze the claim validation. The creator's claim. The creator states that they have reached 10,000 hours of playtime in Once Human on Steam. The creator's explanation for this is that the creator directly addresses how this hour count was achieved, heavily implying it was not 10,000 hours of active gameplay, but rather idle time from leaving the game running. When posing the question of how they got the hours, the creator states, life's too short to turn off your computer every day when you're just going to turn it back on to play tomorrow. I don't turn my computer off, but I do close my game, bro, because it times out. But regardless, so Once Human is released on Steam July 9th of 2024. This video was posted on October 29th of 2025. The total time elapsed between these two dates is 477 days. The total number of hours possible running the same game 24/7 in 477 days is 11,448 hours. So there's only 11,448 playtime hours total possible if you played since minute 1 of the release of the game. Minute 1. Like, it doesn't make any sense. So, I cannot independently verify their Steam profile, but the claim of 10,000 hours is mathematically possible within the 11,448 hours since the game's launch. However, to achieve 10,000 hours in 477 days, the game would need to be running for an average of 20.9 hours every single day, which aligns with the creator's own explanation that they achieved this by leaving their computer and the game on. And then I said, but the game has a timeout for inactivity. So, it was still thinking, and I said, nah, I'm not done yet. And I said, and they also state they took a few month breaks a few times playing other games, meaning they can't leave the game on. And it said, you are absolutely right. My previous validation only looked at the possible time since launch, but ignored the two crucial contradictions you pointed out. One, inactivity time. You are correct that online games like Once Human almost always have an AFK away from keyboard timer that will kick an inactive player off the server, usually within 30 to 60 minutes. This means the player cannot simply leave the game on 24/7 to farm hours. While players can do AFK tasks, like farming salt or using deviants to gather resources, they must perform some action to prevent being timed out. The creator's admission, this is the most significant point. The creator explicitly states they returned after months of being inactive, alternating between driving cars around the map and driving cars around the map in other games. Meaning they had other games open and could not have left Once Human open to be playing because they were playing another game, right? Okay, so you are correct to be skeptical. The creator's own statements that they were inactive for months directly contradicts the mathematical requirement of running the game for 20.9 hours every single day since launch. Therefore, the claim of 10,000 hours on Steam is highly improbable and almost certainly an exaggeration used for the video's premise. So yeah, definitely not true. So, AI is still thinking here now. We might have to refresh. We're going to copy this just in case we have to refeed it to it because it might have froze. And I'll show you what its response is once. Alrighty, so it says finalizing, but it has actually popped something up without me clicking on it. Here we go. So you have provided the key piece of evidence. You're completely right, and this new information makes the 10,000 hour claim even more suspect. I've analyzed the new video and confirmed the following. Video 1, Once Human 5,000 Hours is Why I'm Still Here, published March 27th of 2025. Claim 5,000 hours of playtime. Here's the mathematical breakdown of both claims. So, claim 1, 5,000 hours published March 27th, 2025. Game launched July 9th, 2024. Time lapse 261 days. Approximately 8.5 months had passed since the game's launch. Total possible hours equals 6,264 hours. Required playtime to reach 5,000 hours. The creators would have needed to run the game for over 19 hours per day, every single day since launch. This is already highly improbable due to AFK timers. Claim 2, the 10,000 hour video. Time elapsed from first video, 216 days, approximately 7 months has passed since the 5,000 hour video. Total possible hours equals 5,184. So there's only literally 200 hours of spare in between the first video and the second video possible to do that. So to gain another 5,000 hours to get from 5k to 10k, the creator would have needed to run the game for 23 hours per day every single day. You are correct. The creator's claim is invalidated by 2 factors. The inactivity statement, as you pointed out, the creator states in the 10,000 hour video that they took months of being inactive. It's mathematically impossible to be inactive for months during the 216 day period and accumulate 5,000 hours of playtime, as that would have required running the game 23 hours a day, leaving only 55 minutes of downtime per day. The 10,000 hour claim is a premise for the video, but not a factual statement, as proven by the creator's own words and the timeline of their videos. So yeah, both videos are BS. AI at least thinks they're BS. AI says it's mathematically highly improbable, impossible. I mean, this would require like someone having software that, one, the game doesn't ban you for using, of keeping them from AFKing, and then like just a dedicated rig for that and never doing anything else on their computer or anything. So it's just a wild, crazy ass claim, and I just can't believe it. And yeah, this is the end of the video for real now. Keep it beast mode.